What's up, everybody? It is Saints Fan, and today I'm going to be doing episode 6 of Seed Spotlight, and this one is actually pretty cool. As you see by the map here, pretty basic stuff. You know, you got some sand, a little bit of snow, not that much, but basically, you know, just a landmass, giant green area right there. You got a little bit of forestry up top, but as you see, this world is full of mountains. Now, I'm going to get into those in a minute, because obviously, as you see, it was nighttime in the video, so I'm gonna show some underground things. But right there was where you spawned at, where those lights were, and right from the spawn you have this ravine. Now this ravine's pretty basic, got some waterfalls here and there, but if you go down, this actually goes into a cave, and which goes into another ravine, which I'll show in a minute. I just was too lazy to actually go down that ravine, so I just dug a hole from where it was at. But if you follow one of those caves down and just keep exploring, you'll eventually wind up in this ravine right here with lava. And if we go down this ravine, you'll wind up in another ravine. And there's also some diamond along the way. I think I showed that, but it's kind of cool just because this is right underneath where you spawn at. There's the diamond right there, but this is right underneath where you spawn at, and also you do spawn on that mountainside. So I'm not really sure if, because I know the spawn radius is like 10 blocks wide or something like that. So I don't know if you will spawn on the ground sometimes, just because of that radius, because I spawn on like the edge of the mountain, so I'm not really sure about that. But as you see, it was pretty basic ravine, pretty cool. And then there's this other ravine, which is pretty cool, that's in between two little hills or whatever, and then it actually goes under both of the mountains. And it's pretty long, for what a ravine would be. As you see, it doesn't really go, I think it goes down a little bit, but doesn't really do too much. It doesn't really show anything. There's not an abandoned mine shaft, and there's nothing really special. It does go down into another little ravine right there, but it's a pretty cool spot. I thought I'd show, just because of the of that it goes underneath two mountains. You don't really see it go underneath two mountains too often. But we're gonna start off with this little cool little structure right here. Got some waterfalls going on. I don't know, it's pretty neat. There's the coordinates for that, and basically I'm just gonna fly around this entire world, because if I show y'all the coordinates or like go to each different thing, it would take me forever, because just of the insane mountains in this world. And just by me flying around, you can see most of them. Now, in the description below, as always, you can find the seed, which is actually seed is givemecookies. That's what it's called. So you can look at that'll be in the description below, and there'll also be my little like notes or whatever, where I found there's like 3 villages, some more ravines I found which weren't worthy enough to be in the video, and some other, the actual spots for some of the cooler mountains, if I don't show them in the video, or you just miss it. But this world is insane. Look at this, guys. The amount of overhangs and stuff. There's one really cool spot. I'll probably show that later, because it took me a while to figure out. This is actually a pretty cool spot right here, because it's got like 4 overhangs with nice little waterfall right there. But like I said in the last video, if you actually do pick this seed and you can record, whether it be like a little iPhone or whatever, leave a video response and show me what you build in this world, because it'd be interesting to see what y'all do, because I don't actually play on these worlds. I just show them to y'all, and y'all can do whatever y'all want on them. But let me know or show me what y'all want to do, and you can also give some other people ideas, because I know probably a lot of people are like me and just put a seed in and like it's awesome like this, but they just don't even know where to begin because they're just overwhelmed with everything. So if you make something really cool, or you construct something out of the mountains or something, people can get an idea. There's actually another little ravine right here. I didn't really go in it too much. I just showed it off by this little waterfall type thing. Another underneath the mountain, which is kind of weird because it's like four ravines underneath the mountain in this world. But you know, basically this I mean, this is just insane. This is probably the coolest part, or one of the coolest parts that I was talking about with the thing, because there's like a lake right there, and the waterfall goes into the lake, and then the lava goes into the lake. So definitely a pretty cool spot. Now, what I would do, just thinking about this now, if I was to play on this world, probably pick one of the mountains and like build on top of it, have like a, you know, a house on top of it, and then find one of the ravines and like have it go underground. That could be like your mine shaft area. Instead of having to dig your own, you can just use the ravine, you know. But this land also has some flat spots. I'm about to show you all the villages. The villages are actually relatively close to one another. You can actually, you know, see one right here coming up, and there's another one. So the villages, I mean, if you actually need or you'd like to visit villages, there's 3 of them for you, all on this sand island or whatever, which actually has a couple rivers and a couple lava lakes, as you saw right there. But this world actually has some flat land too, if you aren't really a mountain type. But I mean, honestly, if you're gonna use this world, why not build on the mountains? But I think I might show it later. But if you just explore, there's some flat lands, you know, pretty decent amount of flat lands too. There's also some trees, some mossy trees. I think that's the only trees though I saw. I mean, there's a couple like normal trees, but most of the trees in this world are actually the swampy, you know, trees with the vines. But this is a nice little overhead, nice little pumpkin patch right below us. But I mean, look at this, guys. How is this not cool? You know, who would have known that all this stuff could happen? I mean, the only thing better, and I didn't really check that much into it, is like if there was a stronghold under one of these mountains. If somebody finds one, definitely let me know in the comments below, and you know, I'll thumb up your comment, and hopefully everybody else thumbs up your comment so people can see, because that's also something. If you do find something that I never showed in this world, definitely leave it below for other people that like to read the comments and stuff, and because I know y'all will probably go, if you actually use this world, you'll probably explore more than I did for the whole like 30 minutes that I did this for. But you know, just let me know. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Another cool little spot right here. If you didn't dislike it, let me know what I did. You know, I want to fix it so I can approve, or I can get your like and, you know, make you happy. But that's pretty much it, guys. So leave a video response, like I said, if you did, and it's your boy Saints Fan. I'm out. Peace.